Oh, those poor tree guys. Good tree guys working out there. All right. So we are live. We are streaming here, and there we go. I'm back. All right. So let me close out of that, and yeah, that gold still looks like it's moving down. Let
Yep.
me here.
Let me see.
All right. So you looks like you are sharing your screen right now. So good morning, by the way, everyone. We are back. We
Yep.
both jumped out of a trade that was going in the wrong direction for us. But listen, everything we're doing, we're just documenting our journey. We are not giving you any financial advice. Right? We're just showing you what we're doing. So, but Mike, you were going to show me something on it's either the gold or it could have been the Euro USD.
Yep. So on Euro USD, I'm going to go there for a minute, right? So last night we were talking about double bottoms and other information. So on this 1 hour chart, if I'm going to take a look at this, here's what I noticed is you have like a head and shoulders pattern. Again,
Yeah.
head, shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to reverse here, but basically it's a reversal pattern. We also have a double bottom here. So that's also an indication of a reversal pattern. So I got in on this right here. I took this right here based on the fact that it was on this. It hit the double bottom. It was the head and shoulders, and it started to reverse. And I took it right here.
Nice.
And I've been riding it all the way down to here. And I see that we're right at the. I'm curious on this. Here's what I'm debating. Do I want to take it to the 200, which it's going to hit, or what I was using is on the 30? I wanted to see did it get through the 66 on the 30 because it was really hesitant and hanging at the 66 on the 30. So I made a decision. I was going to get into it on a second account and FOMO it a little bit, but only if it pushed through to 66, as I'd ride that down to the 200.
Yeah.
So the question is, do I want to use this 151.77 or do I want to focus more when it comes back up on these? Now, the 151.77 coincidentally is right at the top of this demand zone. So again, I'll just watch this, and if I see it turn around quickly, I'll just jump out. It froze. Sorry. I'm just gonna stop sharing and resharing. This has happened a couple times today for some reason.
It came back. So.
Okay. So I'm just looking to see what does it do at the 200 and at the 66.
Mm-hmm.
So if it pushes through the 200, I'm going to watch the 66. If it pushes through the 66, I'm going to take it to the 200 on the 30, and then I'm out.
Yeah.
But if it starts to reverse off this, which it probably will, I'll just jump out. No, it's pushing through. That was a good sign.
On the 3 or the 1. See which direction this is going in.
Yep. It's already through the 50. It's so far away from Jerome, and it's heading down. All right, so this is going to push down to the 66.
I would agree.
And if it pushes through the 66, I'm jumping over to the 30. And that's where it's going to be my indicator for you have two walls. It's either going to be this demand zone right here, or it's going to be it's pulling back, but let's see how far it goes. All right, honestly, I'm good with the size of that trade. I'm out on one. And my second trade that I'm FOMOing it, no, I just hit for, let's look at the amount of pips I just hit for. Oh. Come on, man. Try this again.
It is a good thing we jumped from that gold sell, by the way, and that gold buy.
Yep. Well, I mean, this is part of growing, though, and I mean, bottom line, I'm going to get back over that really quick, but just if I do this, it's ballpark it.
Wow, nice.
So I mean, that was nice.
47 pips.
Yep. I mean, and that was like on point one, that was $4.55.
Yeah.
So again, that's a great trade on a 0.01. And again, that's one of the accounts that I'm growing. It's just, but I've taken that account from 20 to like 40 in a week.
Nice.
So, I mean, that's 2x. That's 100% return.
Yeah.
Back to gold, because that's where I want to live here. This is where I've really had a good week. All right. So, yeah. I mean, I'm looking right here at this. See, it's going to push through the front wall to here, and then is it going to push through to the back wall?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was watching that go down. I'm like, because I was looking at it earlier, like, should I take this as a sell? But it really looked like it was going to be bouncing off that back wall on that demand zone.
Yeah, you had, yeah. I was going to say you had multiple confirmations there too. I mean, it had just pushed through the 10, it had just pushed through the 20.
Yeah.
It had gone through here, so like, okay, there's some movement and there's consistency and there's momentum heading down. I'm like, but then we had 3 additional resistance lines.
Yes.
Or support lines, I would say. Support lines. So I mean, you had those lines, and I'm like, okay, well, let's see. Okay, I didn't think it was going to hit here. I was going to take this, but then I saw this line was just so close behind it. I'm like, I'm just going to wait to see, does it push through to that support line? And I also, if you look at
the same, because I had that same line marked, of course, but
yep.
What, like, I had an alert just before the back wall, and once that alert went off, I started looking and watching as it got to the back wall itself. I checked RSIs, and on the 1, the 3, the 5, the 15, it was all starting to turn. It was going up. And so, like, okay, great, this is bouncing off. So yeah, I had multiple indicators that said I was right, and so I took it.
Yep.
And it's still going down. Now, had I taken it going down, it would have been good, but that's not what my belief was that was going to happen. And it was funny because you and I both jumped on before we get into the stream, and we're both in that same buy.
Yep. And and just where we jumped in, you jumped in like right around here, and I jumped in right here.
Yep.
But then I did say, I mean, I said if it pushes back below this line, I'm out.
Yeah.
Because this loss for me, I mean, this is a significant loss. If I waited for it to go all the way down to here, like that would have wiped out my balance. If I waited for it to go to here, I mean, that's still significant.
Oh, yeah.
So jumping out was the right decision. Now the question is it going to bounce off the front wall, or is it going to go down to this baseline? I mean, to the support line, or is it going to go to the back wall?
Right.
Now, if you also look at this, we kind of do have a double bottom forming here. We'll see how far this wick goes down. But you almost have like a tweezer bottom right here, which would have been a reversal pattern, which wasn't, I mean, I actually took that yesterday, and I got out around here.
Nice.
Yeah, because I stopped right around 10. So I was probably
10 last night or 10 yesterday morning.
10 last night.
Yeah,
I stopped, but then after Donnie's call, he was live trading gold last night.
Yeah.
And giving the example of double bottoms. So because of that, I jumped back in. This looks like it's going to continue up. I think this is hit. I don't think this is coming back down.
Oh, the RSI on the 1 is still pointing pretty low. 45 to 30 has a V correction. 15, same. I mean, the 5, So all the others are indicating it's going back up.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm in on a buy, by the way. I took it.
Okay.
Again, going for confirmations. I have 1, 2, So there's my first two on the RSI. Number three, I mean, again, I would have liked to have seen this come a little bit lower before it came back up.
Yeah.
And that's what I was waiting for, is ideally this line or this line. But it literally bounced off the front wall. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, then we have on the 5, it hit Jerome.
Did it go through it? It hit it.
I was going to see
So
where
that'd be interesting. Oh, and also look what's right there also. A resistance line.
Yeah.
It's a support line because it's from the 1 hour, but
yeah.
All right, it just went through Jerome.
Nice.
All right, so let's look at the 15.
$15's looking good on RSI.
Yep. Just push through.
Yeah, it's about to hit that next line.
Yep.
So that was a big drop. We had another big drop like that a couple hours ago. Actually, yesterday, huge drop in gold. I mean, huge drop. Yesterday's drop gold in one shot, one straight, several candles, but was, let me just measure this here. I just got a buy alert on gold.
Yep.
Wow. I got to consolidate this just so I can do the measurement. Kind of crazy. Wow. Yeah. $3,336.
Wow.
Yes. That's a drop. And yeah, wow. Is right.
Let's see. I'm trying to calculate my winnings yesterday and then deduct my losses. 354.
You didn't win. You profited.
Correct.
we got to work on that one.
We do. Actually, this is from what's it, 318 and 319. Yeah, this is over 2 days. Sorry. 108.60 plus 24.
It just broke that line.
Here we go. Okay, so I had $2,920.37 in positive trades.
Nice. 2,900. That's not a bad day.
No, but that does not include my losses. So that's still a good number. All right, now in losses. Let me see.
Yeah. By the way, did you jump out? Yeah, you did jump out of the Euro USD.
Yep.
Yeah, just making sure because I'm watching it. I wanted to get in. Let me get an alert here. So I'm just putting an alert. Right now, it's getting into that. It's into the range of the previous candle, which is fine. I'm looking at just below the 10. I'm setting an alert.
Okay, so I had 1,244 in losses, and I had total over the last 2 days, and I had $2,920 in winnings. or profits. So if you deduct them, that's 1, 2, 4, 4, 6, 8, 16, 75, 70 in winnings
for yesterday.
for yesterday, for the last like
You just froze again.
24 hours, pretty much before midnight.
Okay, so yeah, so 24 hours. Well done.
Yep. So roughly 20. Yep, 24 hours, and we hit that. So I'll take it.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So where am I going to take this one up to? That's what I want to see now. So let me go back to the 1 hour.
Yep, and I had already jumped over
Yeah,
to that. So, but yeah, we're going to take
Let
that
me
too.
go over there for a sec.
No, go back and set where you want to take the trade right now.
So it's pushing down the opposite direction right now. It's pulling back a little bit. Let's see. I want to take it up to the 10, but I think that might be a little bit. I would love to take it up to the 10.
Yeah, that'd be a good place to take it to. Is it going to make it there?
Yeah, even if I came up to about here, just to this line.
Yeah, the front
Good
wall.
to see how it. I'd be curious. Yeah, the front wall. Oh, yeah, front wall here. So I actually this candle closed. So this is no longer a demand zone.
Nope. It's got to change the supply.
Yep. 50 buy. Okay.
And that's on a 15-minute. That's not a 5. So that's good.
Right. Yep. So let's see where they have there. I'm curious to see. Wow, I have a lot of alerts. Log,
4582 is where they have TP2.
4582.
Yeah. And that's
Where's
TP2.
that?
They already passed TP1 at 4560. So that's in that demand zone that you've got there.
It was a buy, right? Oh yeah, we're down here. We're down here.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, so they're taking it up to the front wall, pretty much.
Yep.
They're actually. This is gold. Where's my 4 hour?
And again, that's on the 15. Yeah. So where did you get in on that? Because I can't tell from your GMT. I mean, from your.
I got in at 45.70.
Okay, so you're up $5 right now.
No, I'm doing 0.2. Yeah, because this one is $5 in gold. Because this one is on an account that has 2,300 in it right now. Because I just lost that first trade. So I am doing 0.2 lot size.
0.2. Okay. So then $5 would be was that $5 at 0.01. So it'd be $50 at 0.1. So you're talking $100. You're up.
Yeah, just under it. Yep. It's fluctuating a little bit, but yep.
So think about those numbers, folks. It's like once you get, like, Mike has really gotten this down pretty well. Obviously not 100%, but so when you get ratios like that and you're winning or you're profiting on trades 70-80% of the time, had a UJ sell that came across, but to finish my point, when you're at a point where you're very confident in your trades and you've got some balance in there, you can move, and now you start to change your lot size. Most of the time we're playing at 0.01, 0.02, 0.05, wherever we are. Small. That's a very small lot size. So 0.01 is the smallest we can do. So, but to double your profits, really, actually to 10x your profits instead of 0.02, or let's say 0.01, it's 0.1.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's 10xing your profits right there for the same exact trade. You just have to have enough balance in there to cover any drawdowns.
Yep. And
Yeah.
the biggest thing I've been doing too is I've been putting a stop loss in the ballpark where I'm comfortable. So if I got in on this one, I got in at 45.70 right here, right? So let's say I got in right here. I'm just going to put a line there so you can see it. I'm just going to say entry.
Yeah.
Style. I'm going to make it stand out. There we go. Solid. All right, so that was my entry right there.
Okay.
I'm only putting my stop loss like right here.
Got it. Yep.
I'm not going back that far. And then what I'm doing right now, and I have been doing it. I'm not doing it on this trade because it's so tight, but I will take my stop loss and move it into a stop profit once I get over $100.
Yep. Which makes sense. Now I'm looking at that right there because you're about at that 100 mark. But look, folks, look at that dotted line where he got in, the dashed line, I should say, and it's barely above that. It seems it's like $7 above. That's about $100 in profit based off of where the point that he got in on. At the same time, it would have been about $100 loss if it was that much in reverse. So you want to, if you look at how much that candle has moved, that candle moved way over $1,000 for you. Like if you're looking at those numbers when you're at a 0.2 lot size, that was $1,000 candle easy. The candle before was probably a $1,500, $2,000 candle. If you had taken it the whole way and called it, call the entry perfect and the exit perfect. That's the kind of money we're talking about, and that can happen. Those candles are 1 hour candles, right? So that call it, that top one, $2,000 in an hour. Now you've got to pick the entry. You've got to have the right entry and the right exit. But that gives you an idea of how profitable this can be. And that's not the largest lot size he can do. That's the lot size that makes sense for Mike right now at 0.2. I mean, he could actually do 2.0 instead of 0.2, which would be another 10x from where he is now. He could go even higher than that. So it really just depends on where the balance is and Mike's decisions, right?
Yeah. So on that one just came back and hit my stop loss, but I got a $10 win.
Okay.
I'm perfectly okay with that. Yep.
Yeah.
And this is one of profit. Yeah. And this is one of the things I've got a lot better at is like getting out before to take a big loss, take a small loss and just get out and be okay with that. Wait for it to hit where you want it to hit and then get back in. Well, on this one, I wanted to do that. But I mean, if it's going to hit, if I get a $10 profit and then it's going to pull back to behind where I entered, well, I'm going to re-enter and get a bigger profit.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting $10 on top of whatever, plus I'm starting my entry behind where I was. So, yeah. Like, I still like that trade. Let me look at the 2 hour. Oh, my gosh. Look at that line. Push down just a little lower.
Let me see. I'm still go back to my
2 hour RSA, by the way, below Jerome. 1 hour still heading down. 45 kind of flattening out.
Yep.
30 heading up.
Nice. And I'm watching. I've been eyeing it moves so much slower, Euro USD, but I've been eyeing a sell on that, and it's not ready yet. It's still going up, but it's slow.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing that kind of gets me on that one. But I had planned to take it earlier, and I was more so focused on what we were doing in gold at the time, so I didn't catch the entry earlier I could have taken. But I was looking at, I had a front wall, but above that I had the 200. I'm sorry. No, it was a 66 that I'm looking at. That's where I was, and that's why I was going to take it.
On which time frame?
That was on the 1 hour.
On the 66 right here? Yeah, the 66 right here.
Yeah.
Oh, it like kissed it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Am I in on that? I don't think I am.
But we were focused on gold at the time, so I never moved over to it, and so I didn't take that one.
Yeah,
so I'll just wait for my next entry, and then I'm going to jump in. When I look at, because we've got a head and shoulders pattern, the reverse head and shoulders that you were talking about earlier.
Yep.
And but if you look at the zones, we definitely have, we're coming up on some resistance. Now that zone did flip. The zone that you have there. Yeah. So, but we've got that zone. We've got the one above it. We've got another one above that. So,
and you have
the 10,
the 10, 20. And the 20. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a lot there to hold it back. So
what do we have happening right here, Don, by the way? Around 5 p.m. we have a cross. Yep.
Yep. So we're going to expect to see this going up, but I really want to catch it as it gets a little bit lower.
Yep, me too.
Right now I'd be FOMOing it, and I'd be getting it in the middle. It's like too much room in either direction then.
Yep. So I'm going to add an alert on the SMA prediction crossing down the 66.
There you go.
And message gold. I like to put the time frame in here. Crossing the 66. Buy. And SMA prediction value, SMA, where is that? How do I do that? Wait a minute. I've done this before, but why is this Einstein scanner price SMA 20? It's not in there. That's all right. That should work because it's value. All right. Let me go back over to my gold. Okay. I'm just living between these two. Yesterday, you know what? I was looking at the 4 hour. I just re-entered a minute ago.
Okay.
On the 4, let's see. Does the 4 agree with me? 27's heading down, but it's above Jerome, and it's heading down towards Jerome. Get rid of my entry thing here. It's throwing me off a little bit.
Yeah.
I was using it as as almost a support line when it's nothing but arbitrary. Just a number I put in there, a line I put in.
Yeah.
This one's solid though.
So let's see here.
Oh, let's go to lower time frames.
Yeah, looking at that RSI in the 15, it's kind of like at 315. Let's see. Look at those moving averages.
Yeah.
All I mean, a little closer to the 66 and the 200, but almost equidistant.
If you come from the networking world, from the computer networking world, like I do, it reminds me of twisted pair of cables before you start feeding them through. Cat 5.
I'm not in that world per se, although I've dabbled.
Yeah.
And I thought of almost the same thing.
I have created so many custom cables back in the day. Oh my Lord. And then I started realizing,
was when I was doing a Cat 5,
yeah,
making sure, and there's got to be some secret that I don't know, but making sure each wire went to the right pin.
white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, green, green. Like, I mean, I have it all inside my head. I just have to I haven't done it in like 10, 15 years, but I used to have to make crossover cables too before the switches were intelligent enough to understand. So
Yeah.
you'd have to flip certain pairs. Again, not difficult stuff, but it was just that stuff. I lived in a networking world for a long time. It was the foundation of my security training as well. All right. I want this thing to push up, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm not hating.
Yeah,
I'm not.
my hunch is that
I
it's
like
going
that.
up.
The 30's on its way up, but let's see. If I leave it, this is what I'll do sometimes too. I'll put the crosshairs like right in a line to see and just let it sit for a minute and just see what it's doing.
Yep.
On a higher time frame, because I'm just curious, is it pushing up or down? I also can see it, but I like to have a visual.
Yep.
We just had a cross on the 30 right
look
here.
at that. Yeah. So that's the E3 cross.
Yep. It's not the ideal one, but it is a cross. Yep. What am I on, the 30? Yeah, I give it some credence. I'm just not sure if I want to. It's a confirmation. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay, Euro looked like it was starting to move down towards my zone, but it reversed.
1 hour. Let me get off that time frame. I mean, if we look at the overall pattern, I do expect it to come down, like to probably about here.
Yeah. I would definitely agree.
And there's a minimal news day. So, I mean, it's all yellow. The Canadian dollar it's all been released. That's all negative for the dollar, Canadian dollar. There isn't a lot of big news today.
No.
So
yeah. UK is in the center of inflation angst.
Nothing outrageous. Yeah. Good headline.
Yeah.
Good copy. Good copy. Give the person who wrote that credit.
So just about at the 200 now on the 1 hour for the Euro USD. So just, keeping an eye on that one. It's getting closer to the first zone, although I'll be watching it at that point. But even on the 1 hour on the Euro, go ahead. Sorry.
No, sorry. I just say I got out of gold a minute ago just because I didn't like the way it was trending.
Yeah, I agree with that. There was something that was telling me that's going to continue down. It had a brief break on the 1 hour, or seemed to.
Yep.
And that was that. So, which doesn't mean we couldn't take it down, but the question is how far down does it go? And you're really close to that zone.
Yeah, my guess would be about here.
Yeah, and you could be right, but it could go through. There's been a lot of movement, negative movement on gold past couple of days.
Yep.
And I don't see anything to really sort of stop that.
No, and also we have just too much lines of reversal lines right here that I have in front of me to take it all, to be confident in taking it down to here right now. It would have to break through this line right here for me to take it down.
I don't know, but if it broke through that back wall, that lower back wall, the support line and low, where does it go after that?
Yeah. Oh, why is it not here?
I had
done my, where's my markups? Why is it not here? Oh, that's weird. Oh, it should carry over from session to session. Do I need to refresh this? I did it on another computer, but I mean,
And it's loading. See if it's there. And while you're pulling that up, though, because we're obviously we're looking for
there
a
it
couple
is.
of key trades. You got it all there? Oh, there we go. Nice.
This is what I wanted to see. So if we go down to here, right? This is what we go back to the 1 hour. So here's our support line, but here's our here's our low. And this wasn't just this is a triple confirmation low. It was the daily 4 hour and 1 hour low between March 1st and March 16th. So that's the true low. On euro.
Yeah, you're talking about on the euro, yeah.
Yeah. Now on gold, let's see. Nope, did not want that to happen. There we go. So look at that. That was your 2-week low up here.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Your daily and 4 hour 2-week low. I wonder how, whatever. I don't even know how far. I think you have to go back to
only a couple of days ago.
Right here till we see it go down to here. And this is a liquidity zone. So we have a demand zone here. Actually, this can't be a liquidity zone. A liquidity zone cannot be behind a demand zone.
So we got that support line and low.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're already past that. All right. Well, that's going to be interesting. We'll watch that, but it's definitely gold is definitely making a move down. That's the trend right now. So we'll watch that, jump in what we think. I'd like to say I know it's going to continue to go down consistently for a bit, and then I would take a sell. But there's not a lot of room there.
No, I'm not taking this trade right now. There's too much movement inside here that could go either way, and I'd rather get some more confirmation. I'll take it off this wall.
Yeah.
Or this. Even if I take it, I mean, this is another thing I've been doing. I'll take it off this wall up to here, or I'll take it off this wall up to here, get a couple $100 and get out.
Yep.
And then if it pulls back, great. If it doesn't, then decide, do I want to jump back in or not? And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on the momentum.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. So, and that's with what I was reading on the gold. That's why I was like, I'm not sure. So I went over to Euro USD. So that's why I'm watching over there. But with that, hey, it is time for today, folks. And now there's a buy call on 50 minutes for gold. So I got to change my alerts just so they sound a little bit different. They're a little quieter, but I'll take care of that. So, but with that, we are set for today. We will be back on Monday, and hopefully a little bit richer at that point, right? So, but Mike, you have a fantastic day trading, and
thank you.
I plan to do as well. And you all make it a profitable day. We'll catch you on Monday. Take care.